Good evening and welcome to the Diecast Shepherd and tonight's edition of Brokebenny'S Garage. Alright, so I know how we normally race and take some old cars and try to fix them up and then see if they can make it into the case, but as you can see, the living room is under construction, getting ready for the new Trucks on a Track tournament coming up in just a couple of days on Thursday. And so tonight, I just thought we'd do some racing here on this track, just some exhibition racing, some fun stuff. And here we are at Brokebenny'S Garage, and as you can see, Brokebenny finally made it back from Canada, where he was up there at the Freedom Shed at race 164, trying his best, but he had a mediocre performance there. I think he had 3 wins and 2 losses. He did race against last year's champion, but he was outmatched, and that's who put him out of the tournament. But anyway, as he has come back to Diamond Hill, Pennsylvania, he has found that there are 3 challengers waiting to race him on the streets here at Diamond Hill. First, it's Abracadabra, and I think that's a Pontiac GTO, I don't know. And then we have Snowblower in this Mustang, and then we have Green Light Leonard, also in a Mustang, which oddly enough he's also driving a Mustang. So let's just do a little racing and see how these guys fare against Brokebenny. All right, our first challenger will be Abracadabra. Ladies first, they say. She has the outside lane. She's going up against Brokebenny in the inside lane. And Brokebenny defends his title as King of the Streets here in Diamond Hill. But Abracadabra says she could beat him if she had the inside lane. And Brokebenny says, bring it on. Oh no, I think that was kind of dirty. But Brokebenny did lose. Well, we'll just leave it at that. Tied up right now. Our next contestant is Snowblower. Snowblower will take the outside lane. Brokebenny takes the inside lane. Just so you know, these 2 guys are actually pretty good rivals. Brokebenny is faster on the straight track, but Snowblower tends to do better on the open lane track, so this ought to be fun. Oh man, that was a close one. Brokebenny survived by the skin of his teeth, but Snowblower is not satisfied. He says, we're gonna race at opposite lanes. Ouch! 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 Snowblower bullies Brokebenny out of the way. Takes that wind. But again, kind of dirty play. I think Brokebenny's just too nice out there on the track. Alright, well it's 1-1, but we're going to leave it just like that. Alright, our third challenger is Green Light Leonard. Actually, that's a GT500. I think it must be a super snake. You can see a little snake emblem there. But anyway, these two never met on the straight track, so I don't really know which one's faster. They're both quick. So this will be pretty exciting to see what happens on this track. Oh no, Green Light Leonard gets a decisive win there, and I didn't really see any dirty play. But Brokebenny now is the one saying, well, I need the other lane and I'll show you who's boss. Green Light Leonard says, you gonna put your garage up against that? Brokebenny says, I ain't stupid, but I still want to race you. Oh my! Brokebenny just got humbled on his own streets, in his own town. Yikes! Oh, Green Light Leonard, you might have to open your own garage here in town. Alright guys, well that was fun, but you know, we're gonna have a tournament with trucks in it, so let's have a few exhibition truck races. Alright, in the near lane, it's, I don't even know what these trucks are, but it's a Hot Wheels, and the far lane is a Matchbox. So that's always a fun matchup. Let's race. Alright, next up we have the yellow 56 Flash Cider going up against this white Matchbox truck, affectionately known as White Willard. Tell you what, if you want to see something fun, I mean, I'm not trying to promote my old channel and I don't want you to subscribe to it or anything, but my very first thing I ever did on YouTube was something called Race for Ronald McDonald House, and White Willard was in the final. It was quite a race. Still remember it. So if you want to see something fun, go to Rough Diamond Racing and look for it's actually the second video. It's called Race for Ronald McDonald House Part 2, and see how that all plays out. But for tonight, let's see how he does against this Hot Wheels. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. I sure hope that's a sign of what the tournament's going to be like. That was a great race. All right, we're going to race these two guys. These are both Hot Wheels. This is an old Dodge Ram, and this is, whatever it is, his name's Green Grover. I know that. All right, I had to dig out a couple more cars. We got that blue Jeep thing going up against this red, what is this, a red Ram? I think so, yeah, it is a Ram, okay. I'm having too much fun. Yikes. I guess this Jeep doesn't fit on the track, which that would be number 14 in the tournament. Yeah, number 14. So, at this point he's unpicked, and I'm telling you, don't pick him. I'm going to run upstairs and see what other car I can find. Alright, so that was the number 14, that 57 Jeep FC, but we've just discovered that it will not fit on the track, because I ran one. There was a different one. So the new number 14 is going to be this Nissan Titan. And sorry, I didn't know, but if you're watching now, you know. Number 14 is not chosen, which that reminds me, I'm going to just let you know which trucks are not chosen. So number 14, this Nissan Titan is available. Okay, at the time of the uploading of this video, which is about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, these are the cars that are still available for the Truck on a Track tournament starting Thursday on the Straight Out of the Pack Track Attack. We have number 7, the Toyota off-road truck. By the way, that's an all-metal truck right there. Just throwing that out there. Number 9, the custom 56 Ford truck. The number 13, the Volkswagen Caddy from the Silver Series. And this is the new number 14. Sorry, I didn't mean to change it up. I just found out that the other Jeep truck wouldn't run on the track. So now the number 14 is Nissan Titan. And then number 15 is available. That's a 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor Zamac. We got this for number 19, the Matchbox 2017 Toyota Land Cruiser. It's a pretty car. That's brand new for 2025, I think. Oh, wait. Yeah, there it is. We got this Toyota Land Cruiser from whatever anniversary edition that is. That's number 20. We got, you guys must not like Toyotas. All the Toyotas are still here. All right, we got a 2020 Toyota Tacoma, number 25. We got a Land Rover. This is, I thought it was new this year, but maybe not. 2015 Land Rover Defender Double Cab. All right, that's number 27. We got a Dodge Ram, a 2023 Dodge Ram 1500. That is number 28. And then number 32, the 91 GMC Cyclone is still available. I really thought that would be going pretty quick. I thought these are supposed to be fast. Anyway, still got time to pick that. You can comment here, or you can go back to the original post, which would be from Saturday last week. It should be the post before this one. And comment your pick. I'd prefer if you went back to the last post and do it. But either way, we'll work it out. And this tournament starts on Thursday, probably around 5 p.m. All right, Eastern Standard Time. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for coming on out to Brokebenny'S Garage and watching Broke Benny get humiliated. Saw a few examples of how the trucks are running on the track. And this is getting pretty close to the finished product. I might do a little tweaking here and there, but you know. So this is what we're looking at the track. All right, hey y'all, like and subscribe. We're really getting close to my 138 subs. Is what I need to beat my old channel. And we're at 132 now, so keep telling people. Thank you so much for getting the word out there. We're going to build this channel up. All right. Hey, thanks. Y'all be blessed. Have a good night.